guys, how are we doing? It's Martin Cliffe here with another little video on bass. Hope you enjoyed my bass rig rundown. And in this video I wanted to talk about coming into bass playing as a guitar player. It's something that I did many years ago, but I see a lot of people struggle with it despite the fact that bass is fundamentally a pretty simple instrument. I'm aware that a lot of people have probably already posted hate comments about that, but what I mean is that generally you're playing one string at a time, you've only got 4 strings to worry about. Past the fundamentals it is massively complicated. There are so many techniques available to you as a bass player, arguably more than as a guitar player. But I think that the biggest thing coming in, well, there are 2 things really. Don't think like a guitar player, because if you're playing bass, you're a bass player, not a guitar player. You are not Lemmy. He's the one example of a bass player who plays like a guitar player that I can think of. He's unfortunately no longer with us, but no one needs to step up and fill his shoes. And the other one is to serve the groove, which is the bass player's fundamental role. Now, what I mean by not playing like a guitar player, and this isn't about not playing with a pick. You can play with a pick and still serve the groove. I'm not playing like a guitar player would, as in I'm not playing too many notes, I'm not trying to fill all the space, I'm not playing millions of notes up here, you know. Let's take that envelope filter off. Maybe add some drive in. Now in the end I managed to pretty much keep the groove going through that, but it wasn't terribly helpful in the sense that there were a couple of bars where was the 1, and you'll hear different styles of music all talk about different importances in terms of beat. Funk is all about the 1, disco is about, you know, a lot of the modern kind of dance music is all about hitting the 4 main beats in the bar. Rock music can often be about the 2 and the 4. You know, there's the different kind of groove emphases, but you still need to know where the 1 is, which is the very first hit of the bar. So, yeah, and yeah, if you think too much like a guitar player, and particularly you start playing chords, again, it works for some people. So if I can offer one piece of advice more than anything, it's listen to the drums, keep in time with them, don't worry too much about the guitars. There are all kinds of styles of music where playing riffs along with the guitars is important, so I'm not saying you don't need to be able to do that, but no, you've still got to lock in with the drums first and foremost. I would say if you're coming into playing bass for the first time after years as a guitar player, ditch the pick. Not because playing with a pick is wrong, far from it. There are plenty of applications where that works really well, but just being able to lock in something simple and solid like that is really important. And as part of that whole serving the groove thing, space is your friend. When I first came into playing bass, apart from the fact that I played too many notes, but that was partly the kind of funk rock band that I was in, I didn't like to leave space, so I would play a groove that might be so the bulk of the bar is filled up with that long booming note, whereas there's a lot of time when playing something more like use long notes effectively by using them sparingly. Hopefully you heard from that the amount of space that was in the groove really helped it breathe, and it then left room for the drummer or the guitar players or whatever. You're not fighting as much for stuff. In terms of tone as well, you know, it is obviously fun to stick on a distortion pedal and really go to town, you know. Leave any space, it doesn't allow the beat to breathe as easily, so I would say use effects, particularly distortion and overdrive effects, sparingly. Go for lower gain more than higher gain unless the song particularly demands it. Yeah, so hopefully those of you who are in this situation have found these tips useful. Let me know what you think. Like, comment, subscribe, all that kind of good stuff. Let me know if you want more bass content. Until next time, take care. I'll speak to you soon.